BAR 本土のジャック・ビルヌーブさんです。ようこそいらっしゃい。
A brief appearance in a Tokyo TV studio. First stop on Jacques Villeneuve's schedule when he arrived in Japan earlier this week.
本当ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Tokyo is a city close to the Canadian's heart, and he relishes every opportunity to take a trip down memory lane. Jacques lived in the Japanese capital for a year back in 1992, whilst racing in the National Formula 3 Championship.
It was a very important year in my life because I grew up a lot in that year. That's when I left everything I knew, Europe, the people I knew, family, whatever, and came here and had to discover everything. So I discovered myself a lot, and that was great.
Discovered yourself in what way?
Just, you know, I guess it was the same thing as going to university for the first year and being on campus, except that the campus was Tokyo and racing with everybody here. You would practice in the morning and we would all have lunch together, have an espresso, and then time to go quali. Okay, see you after the quali. And it was like being it was like being at school basically.
Who were you racing with at the time?
There were a few Europeans, and sometimes we hung out with the big boys from 3000. Well, that was special. Like Eddie and Mika Salo. So it was fun. We were all having a blast.
So you got into the culture?
Well, the night culture, not the day one.
I've heard a few stories actually about the stuff that went on.
Oh, nothing too exciting. Don't worry.
What did you get up to?
Oh, nothing too bad. You know, I was 20. So
perfect age to get up to all sorts of bad things.
You just discover, you know, the different aspect of life. That's all.
There was time to revisit a few old Tokyo haunts before making the short hop to Suzuka for the real business of the week, the Japanese Grand Prix. It's a popular race and Jacques relishes the challenge the circuit presents.
Actually, it's one of the last real track that we still have in Formula 1. It is probably the most beautiful track we have. It's a lot of fun to drive on. It's exciting. And it's also the last race of the year, which is always a good thing.
4 years of loyalty to BAR have brought little reward in comparison to the championship success of Villeneuve's early career. So has he ever regretted the move?
It's a wrong thing to do because there's more chances that what you would have had somewhere else would have been worse. So it's better to be happy with what you have and make the most of it.
But don't you look and see Michael Schumacher winning everything? I mean, you're a man who's beaten him. You know you can beat him.
Well, there was never the opportunity of going to Ferrari anyways, so it's not a worry.
But a lot of people would like to see somebody up against Michael, and we know that you could beat him.
Oh, I'd love to be in a position to fight against him. You know, I would love to be in a car like the Ferrari. And to really to battle against him, though that would be a lot of fun. But you know, at the moment it's not possible. So he's left alone up there.
He isn't going anywhere. Confirmation this weekend: Villeneuve will race for BAR next.